Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sideline. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Porter and Clowney up in the forward spots. Then there's Cam Thomas. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Puffkin in at the 1. And DB, at this early part of the season, what's most important for the head coaches?
What's fascinating to me, Kevin, when you listen to coaches talk is whether you're a championship coach or a first-year coach, one of the biggest things you have to do is figure out your rotations. Rise and fire in the catch and shoot. Fred VanVleet ready and willing.
There's Thomas with the 3, and no good. Here's Thompson. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now, here's Thomas. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, it's rebounded by Şengün. Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Here is Porter. Following the basket by Jabari Smith. It's good.
That mid-range distance, not a problem for Porter Jr. Such a smooth release.
Durant kicks to Thompson. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Claxton.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Puffkin. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
The Nets shooting their first free throw tonight.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Williams is checked in. And the free throw, no good. And Greg, these boys veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Pass to Porter. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. In the corner, it's Eason. Nailed from three-point land. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Outside Thomas. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Rockets on top. They're up by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Williams is out there with Wilson. Then it's Sharp. Then it's Terrence Mann. And it's Etienne in at the point guard. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, the Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, "Their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team." Guys, back to you.
You know, they've got that grit. Thank you, Allie.
A true monster in the paint, and just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Şengün to find those baskets.
Here's man, still without a basket.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. For the Rockets, Durant's checked in for Aaron Holiday. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Shepard. A minute 50 left to play here in the second quarter. You know, Greg, you could argue the Nets kind of overachieved last season under first-year head coach Jordi Fernandez.
Yeah, only the 6th worst record last season. The defense was halfway decent, but they understand some patience is required in a rebuild.
Now here's Williams after the miss from KD. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Thompson outside. Pulls up on the wing, and the shot goes in.
I'll tell you, he can make it look easy. That jump shot of Kevin Durant is automatic.
Outside Williams. Pass to Bufkin. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Paxton a screen on Eason. Porter, no luck.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Thompson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the paint. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Durant just inside the line. Offline from the top of the key.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Rockets lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Taking a look at Houston, it's a long season, but you don't want to dig yourself in a hole this early.
In a few months, they won't even remember the bad start, unless they keep losing. Then they will.
And taking a look now at the Brooklyn Nets. They're in a close contest.
Showing they know how to play, team chemistry is on display. Like what I did there, showing they know how to play, chemistry is on display. Kenny, anything you like to say? Oh.
Shaq's chosen to rap because in the first half, he was taking a nap.
Oh, what you said was not full. In other words, it was terrible.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh. And if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
We'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. In the backcourt, we'll see Van Vliet and Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the center position. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. From deep, Thomas, a three-pointer is right on target. Thomas got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Nets. You know, Doris, whenever Cam Thomas gets the ball, you expect him to shoot it.
You do, Kevin. There's certain guys in the league that always have the green light, and Cam Thomas, one of those guys. This guy legitimately, on a nightly basis, can put up huge scoring numbers.
Pass to Porter. There's a screen. Again, the Nets for two.
And out of the pick and roll, Porter showing great coordination, fluidity, and versatility.
Outside, KD. Back to Van Vliet. Rebound, Brooklyn. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. The start of 3-game homestand with that game. Porter, no luck.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
Thompson passes to Smith. Back to Thompson. Pass to Şengün. And the rejection by Claxton. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Claxton. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Houston making some changes. Tari Eason comes in for Jabari Smith. And Shepard subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Zaire Williams, he's checked in for Brooklyn. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. Just 2 to shoot. Thompson for the triple. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Bufkin. Over Shepard. Bufkin, no good. Rockets trail by 3. 26 seconds left in the third. Durant for 3. Thomas grabs the rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Bufkin. They set the pick. Outside Williams. From outside the arc. Doesn't get it to drop for him. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's the Nets. They're up by 3. And we'll be back with you right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So for Brooklyn now, Thomas on the wing. He's joined by Porter. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Clowney in at the 4th.
I'd say he has not been at his best, but they're winning, and that's all that matters.
Claxton with the steal. Here's Bufkin. Porter outside. Takes the 3. Smith there for the rebound. Thompson. Claxton with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 3. No good from 3. Hopkins gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Outside Van Vliet. Thompson sets the pick for Van Vliet. Durant feeling it out of it. To tie it up. And it's off.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Now Thomas. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Claxton, 9 feet out, and it's good.
Wow, this team showing big-time trust, and Claxton delivers on it.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. You see yourself on the screen. You show us your best move. Let's go. Let's see those best moves. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. Coach telling the team, we're right in this. We have to keep fighting. If we can get consecutive stops, we've got a shot. We'll see if they can come back, guys.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Van Vliet looking around. 1:15 left in the game. Can't get it to go.
Boy, when you're trying to make up ground, every shot counts. You have got to be selective.
Here's Buffkin. And get the 3. One-on-one here.
Fred Van Vliet has been a big shot maker his entire career.
A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Axton, screen on Thompson. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Let's lose a 3. A 3-pointer. Good.
My goodness, that's just too clean a look. He takes full advantage.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
He drills the 3.
And this is what makes KD special, the willingness to absorb the responsibility of the big-time shot.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And 3. Good.
He really thrives in high-pressure moments. That's a big-time play.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Hey, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Rockets. Now Durant shoots the 3. And there's the 3.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Shoot 2.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he is unable to get the second one. With the drive. No good. Could not tie it up. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doorsburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And so long, everyone.